Hello, today I'm going to teach you about the Mid-Autumn Festival and how to celebrate it. And also, you're going to learn how to make your own bunny lantern. Okay, so first up, let me start sharing my screen. Okay, so the legend of the Mid-Autumn Festival and how to celebrate it. So there are two legends that are associated with Mid-Autumn Festival, and this was the first one, the legend of the 10 suns. So one day when the people woke up, they see 10 suns in the sky, and slowly the plants and the animals started dying. So let's watch a short video which will explain to you what happened in that legend.
Mid-Autumn Festival story is about Chang Er. As the legend goes, in the distant past there was a beautiful woman called Chang Er. Her husband Ho Yi was a brilliant archer. At that time, there were 10 suns in the sky, and the people on Earth were living in the blistering heat. To save the Earth, Ho Yi used his bow and arrow to shoot down 9 of the suns. Ho Yi was respected as the national hero and received an elixir of immortality as a reward for saving the people from the heat of multiple suns. However, the elixir only had enough for one person, and both Chang Er and Ho Yi didn't want to leave each other. But one day, one of Ho Yi's students tried to steal the elixir when he wasn't home. In order to protect the elixir from thieves, Chang Er took the magic elixir of immortality. Then she flew to the moon and became the moon goddess, leaving her husband behind. Alone on Earth, Ho Yi missed his wife so much that he made an offering to the moon and tried to find the shape of Chang Er on the moon. To remember Chang Er, Chinese people worship the moon by eating fruit and moon-shaped desserts called mooncakes. This is the legend of the origin of the Mid-Autumn Festival, which is also called the Moon Festival. Nowadays, the Mid-Autumn Festival, which is also a harvest festival, has become a family holiday like Thanksgiving.
Okay, so let's go back to the slides. So as you can see from the legend, Ho Yi is the archer that shot down all 9 suns. And his lover is Chang Er, who eventually flies up to the moon to become the moon goddess. And to celebrate her being the moon goddess, every year we will eat cakes called moon cakes. This is the modernized moon cake with different flavors such as yam, red bean, green tea, and there are also the classic ones which have egg yolk in the middle and lotus seed as the paste around it. The egg yolk represents the moon. So on the day, we would eat mooncakes, and kids and families would go out carrying their lanterns under the full moon. Mid-Autumn Festival coincides with the full moon of the month. There are also different designs for the lanterns. A dragon one and the fish is their popular designs, and so is the rabbit, which we're going to make today. And kids in Asia really love Mid-Autumn Festival because that's the only day that we're allowed to play with fire. We use real candles, really mini candles in those lanterns, but for today's session, we're going to use battery-operated candles. It's safer for all of you. So, is Chang Er lonely? You think Chang Er is lonely? She got separated from her lover and she flew to the moon? Well, the answer is no, because on the moon, there is the white fluffy rabbit called the Jade Rabbit. And this brings us to the second legend that's associated with Mid-Autumn Festival, which is called the Legend of the Jade Rabbit. Let's watch a short video to tell you more about how the Jade Rabbit ended up on the moon.
The story most popular with young kids is about the Moon Bunny.
A long time ago in ancient China, the Jade Emperor descended upon the earth and disguised himself as a poor, starving old man. He decided to take a walk through the woods and encountered a monkey, an otter, a jackal, and a rabbit. The Jade Emperor said to the animals, "I am starving and I have not eaten for days. Please help me find some food." Upon hearing this, the monkey gathered fruit from the trees. The otter gathered fish from the river, and the jackal caught a lizard and stole a pot of milk curds. But the poor rabbit, although he desperately wanted to help the poor starving old man, he could only gather grass. And knowing well enough that the grass can't be offered as food to humans, the rabbit then decided to offer its own body, sacrificing itself in the fire the man had started. But then something strange happened. As soon as the rabbit jumped into the fire, it wasn't burnt at all. Instead, the old man suddenly revealed himself to be the great Jade Emperor. The Jade Emperor was so touched by the rabbit's selfless sacrifice that when he returned to the heavens, he brought the rabbit with him and sent it to live in the palace on the moon, where it became the immortal Jade Rabbit.
Okay, so as you can see, Chang Er is not alone. Chang Er is accompanied by her fluffy white jade rabbit. There's this movie that I want to recommend to all of you. It's called Over the Moon. It's by Netflix. It's on Netflix right now. And this story, it's based on the Mid-Autumn legend of the Jade Rabbit over here, and also Chang Er. And this lady over here is supposedly Chang Er in that movie. So if you have time, you can watch it with your friends and families. Okay, now let's make the bunny lantern. So first, we're going to learn how to write the word moon and rabbit, okay, on the body of the rabbit. Let me start sharing so I can show you. So this is what we're going to achieve in the end. There's the body, there's the head, the ears, tail. Now let's focus on the body first, and we're going to learn how to write the word moon and rabbit on the body in the middle of your plate, on the inside of your plate. Okay, so this is the outside of your plate. We're going to write it in the middle of the plate. So as we're going to write it on parchment paper, which is a bit smooth, it's recommended that you use a Sharpie pen, okay, a Sharpie or permanent marker to write your word so it wouldn't smudge. So let me show you how to write the first word, moon. Yue. Moon in Chinese is called Yue. Y-U-E, Yue, fourth intonation. Okay. So we first begin with the first stroke. We draw one stroke down. See? Okay. Let me try to make it bigger for you. Okay, and then the second stroke goes above here, across. All right, and the third stroke goes down this way and a little tick above. Oops, messy here. Okay, so this is the third stroke, little hook. Last two strokes in the middle. First is the first line, cross, and followed by the second line, below. And this is the character for moon, Yue. We can write the pinyin below, the pronunciation, Y-U-E, Yue. See? And you can write moon on top. You can spell the English word for moon, M-O-O-N, moon, M-O-O-N. Yes, so you have one body done, okay? One body. Let's put this aside first, okay? Now, before I move further, let me introduce you to all your materials. You have two bodies. See, this is the first body that we wrote on. This is the second body. And blank pieces of round paper, just white round paper, two of them. You have a little cup, right? This is called a candle holder that I've made. You have a dowel, one dowel, and you will have string. Look. And the materials that you need for this is a stapler, a Sharpie or a permanent marker, a hole puncher, or you can use something sharp, but please ask your parents to help you with something sharp to poke the hole instead of a hole puncher. And lastly, a scissors. Oh, and also the candle, the battery-operated candle. So for things like the scissors and the hole puncher and the stapler, please ask your parents for help when you use them and be careful when you use them. Everything can be purchased from Dollarama. Okay, let's move on to the next word. Two. Two means rabbit. Two. Okay, two. T-U. Fourth intonation. Two. Okay, so let's learn how to write rabbit two in Chinese. Okay, follow me. So the first stroke, little curved line in the middle, and the second stroke, go across and down, just a little bit, almost like a 7, but with a very long horizontal line. Right, now, you're going to draw a box, but let's start off with this stroke first, on the left side. One stroke, draw a line across to make your box. Right, now let's close up the box, okay? Close up the box. There's your box. Okay. Now let's go in the middle of the box at the top. Draw a line down and almost like a leg, almost like a rabbit leg towards the left. Right? And now let's draw the right leg. Same thing, but towards the right. You see your two bunny legs? And lastly, the bunny has a tail, so you need to draw the tail here. Little stroke for a tail. Can you picture that? This is called two. Rabbit. It's the character for rabbit. Let's write the pink ink, which is T-U, fourth intonation. Right? T-U. Write it properly. Okay, and we can spell the word rabbit. R-A-B-B-I-T. Spell the word rabbit too. So now, yes, we have two bodies written. Moon, rabbit, and that's what's on the moon. Jade rabbit, moon rabbit. Look. Okay, now let's put this aside. Let's work on the face of the rabbit, right? We're going to work on the face of the rabbit. Let's make the face first. Okay. Use one blank piece of white paper, white round paper that's cut out for you. Use your Sharpie and let's start to draw the eyes, the 眼睛. Okay, can you say 眼睛, eyes, 眼睛? So let's draw the bunny 眼睛. Let's draw one eye on one side. I have the first eye here. Okay, and you flip it over. You can almost see the marking here and draw the second eye on the other side because we're going to do like a 3D rabbit. So the second eye on the flip side. See that? See? Yes. And now, what else is on the rabbit face? We have the nose, the 鼻子. Can you all say 鼻子? 鼻子. Okay, let's draw the 鼻子. Let's draw a triangle nose. Or you can choose to draw any kind of nose you want your rabbit to have. Okay, but my rabbit has a cute little triangle nose. And it's on the flip side as well. Because you've got to remember, we have a 3D rabbit. Okay, so you've got to draw the nose on the flip side as well. Look at this. See? Triangle nose. So next we have the mouth. 嘴巴. Can you all say 嘴巴? 嘴巴. So 嘴巴, the bunny 嘴巴 has like a little line that, that comes in between, the 嘴巴 and the nose, the 鼻子. Let's draw a smiley face. I'm going to draw a smiley face for my rabbit. Look, my rabbit is smiling. And I'm going to do it again on the flip side. Yes, so look at my bunny face. Smiling. Hey. So kids, what else is missing on the face of the rabbit? We have the 眼睛, we have the 鼻子, we have the 嘴巴. What else is missing? What else is missing? It's the bunny ears. It's the 耳朵. So let's see how we can make the 耳朵. Can we all reach out for our second white piece of round paper, the blank one that you have not drawn on? So this is the one I've drawn on. This is the blank one. Can we use our marker to draw the two 耳朵? But how many 耳朵 do you think a bunny has? 一个 or 两个? 一个两个. So they have two ears, one on each side of the head, right? So I'm going to draw two bunny ears, and they have to be long because bunny ears are floppy and long. So let me teach you how to do that. Let's draw the first one. Long ears, and then the second one, long. Wow, look at my bunny ears. Yes. And once you've drawn it, you can use your scissors to cut out the bunny ears. Okay, let's cut it. And now you gotta all be careful with using the scissors. Okay, cut out the bunny ears. So one bunny ear. Now let's cut out the second bunny ear. 第二个耳朵. 耳朵 is ears in Chinese. Long, long 耳朵. Two bunny ears. Look. I'm just gonna give you 10 seconds to cut out your bunny ears, okay? Or you can pause the video at any time if you need more time to cut out your ears, okay? So now that we've got the ears done, we've got to learn how to attach it to the head. So we just simply put it on where you think the ear should be on the head, on the face. Look, I have mine this way. And what you're going to do now is you're going to use the stapler and just simply stapler it. And now, again, kids, you got to be careful with the stapler. Ask your parents to help you if you're not confident with using the stapler, okay? Look at how I staple my bunny. Isn't it cute? I have a bunny face now. Hey, good job. So now what do we have to do? We have to attach the head onto the body. But first, we got to learn how to attach the candle holder in the middle of two bodies. Let's do that first, okay? So you have two bodies, right? This is the inside of the plate. This is the outside of the plate, right? You have the insides. So we have to attach the body this way, where the words make sense. See? Where the words are upright. Okay? See? This way. This is the inside. We turn it. Okay, we attach it this way. Of course, this is the candle holder, and the longer sides, see, the longer sides are what you use to attach to the plate. So let's do it one at a time, okay? One plate at a time. We hold our candle holder. We use the plate. The outside of the plate attaches to the longer side of the candle holder. See this? You can use either a tape or even your stapler to attach it together. So I'm going to use my stapler. I'm going to show you how I do it. Stapler onto it. See? Stapler onto it. Now, I think I'm going to add one more stapler just for more secure attachment. So you see here, kids? See what I've done? I've attached the candle holder to the plate, to the outside of the first plate, using my stapler. I have two staplers on it, see? And now, we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. So, again, the outside of the plate, the second plate, attaches to the long side of the candle holder, the other side. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my stapler again. Handy stapler. You will need a longer stapler for this. Okay. The first stapler, and attach one more. Okay, there we go, kids. I've attached, see, my candle holder in the middle of two plates. Look, and the words are facing outwards. See, upright, right side up. And now, after you've done this step, you got to stapler the top of the two plates together. Do that now, just with one stapler. One simple stapler. Look, now we have this. See? Good job. after you're done with this, there's an easy step. You got to attach the head to the body, and that's easy. You just got to slit it in the middle, and again, use your stapler to attach it to the body. Now you can use just one stapler, but I like to be more, secure, so I'm going to use 2 staplers. See? See how I stapler the head to the body? And your rabbit's coming, right? Becoming, looking like a rabbit now. But yeah, we need to have a little tail. And guess what? I forgot to show you that we have a tail. Got to add on the tail. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to borrow the tail from this rabbit I have. But on your side, you'll be provided with a paper tail. So all you got to do is to cut out little circles or little ovals for your tail. Okay, this is just a normal paper, white paper. I'm going to attach the tail again with your little stapler. Attach the tail to the rabbit's butt. So this is the first tail, and then on the other side, you can attach one more tail over here. Let's see. Second tail. Second tail, look. I have 1 tail and 2 tails. And now we have the bunny rabbit all set up, right? See, there's the candle holder in the middle, which you can put your little candle in. And first we've got to tie the strings. Tie the strings. So we can use a little hole puncher, or you can even staple the strings, to your. You can put the strings in the middle this way. If you don't have a hole puncher, you put your strings in the middle, and you make sure you stapler the strings to your rabbit body. Okay, let's see. I think you can do it. Look, just with one stapler, the strings attached to the body of the rabbit. Now we're going to attach this other portion of the string. So if it's too long, you got to cut the string. Just make sure it's not too long. And now you're going to attach the other portion of the string to the head. Okay. So again, if you don't have a stapler, you can just simply use if you don't have a hole puncher, you can just simply use a stapler to attach the string to the head of the bunny. See what I do here? Oops, this doesn't work this time, but let me see if I can do it. Try a second time. Maybe you fold the string a bit, right? Fold it a bit before attaching it with the stapler to the face of the rabbit. Fold it, and then be very careful with the stapler. Okay, you can stapler like more than one time to make it secure. See, I stapled my string to the rabbit. See, look. And of course, if you have a hole puncher, that will be even better. You can use your hole puncher, punch a hole here and tie the string to the rabbit's face. And look, and that's about it. Use the dowel to hold the lantern, and there you go. That's your bunny lantern. So I can show you how you can on the lights. The battery operated light, just switch it on. Look, wow, it's lit up now. Put it in the middle. The basket, look, and fold it this way, look. Yeah. Your bunny lantern. And if I switch off the lights, wow, look at that. There you go. Bunny lantern. Okay. So, hope you have a fun time. It would be best if you play with your bunny lantern out in the night sky, so the candle will illuminate your lantern, showing the words. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Enjoy your lantern and happy Mid-Autumn Festival. Bye, 再见.